on, everyone? Happy Thursday. Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Hopefully it's not too cold where you guys are. It's been a little bit cold for us, freezing. We had some snow today. Nothing really stuck, but yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys ready to hang out? Oh, let's see. We have Liz Moore's here. How's it going? Liz said, I finally get to see a live. I usually work on Thursday nights. I'm watching football, listening to you guys, taking pics and listening, and wrestling my puppy away from my plush and boxes. Sounds fun. Glad you can make it, Liz. Thrifty Mama's here. How's it going? Mandy, good evening. Nadia's here. Hello. How was the trunk or treat? Cute costumes.
Good. There's just a quick little one at their school.
Yeah.
I think we were there 30 minutes, but we have another one tomorrow and the next day and the next day and then Halloween. So
fun.
Yeah.
Seller Hunt, what's going on? Hope everyone is having a great week. Pretty good week for us. How's it going, Ashley? Kim D. Hello. Happy y'all. Happy Thursday. So looking forward to the weekend. I'm ready for the weekend. I'm not ready for Monday.
I'm not ready for this weekend just because it's Halloween stuff.
Yeah, we got to carve pumpkins still. Haven't done that. I'm going to send you a picture.
Glasses look so dirty.
We're going to post it on Instagram. We haven't done that yet. The live. You want to do it real quick while I
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you mean?
I'm sending you a picture. You could just put it on
and, like, with the
your
link
stories
or
or
what?
something. Yeah. How do should I airdrop it? Let's see, share, airdrop, open your phone for me. Sharon, hello, my favorite Marvins. Do you know any other Marvins? Let's see, Last Chance Vintage, hello, from Indiana. I think that's you. All right. Had a few inches of snow stick up in Monument. You know, I saw a Jeep driving around us that had a lot of snow on it. I was wondering where they were coming from. Probably more north. Let me get you a link. And share. Copy link. Sorry. All right.
This is something we should have done before we started, of course.
So we were like just putting the kids down to bed like
they're
6 minutes
probably
ago.
Sneaking out of their room right now.
Yeah. Sarita, how's it going? Fit for Dummies, hello. French Middle, hey, first time catching you guys from the beginning. Awesome. What do you think about the intro? So the window's open because when we got home, the kids did not close the front door all the way. And we were up here working. Kathy was photographing some shoes. She's going to try to do some listing tonight. And so one of the kids did not close the door all the way. So I walked down there, I don't know, probably 40 minutes after we had been home. And the door was open. So the heater was running because the thermostat's downstairs. So it's hot up here. So I got the window open. Yeah, long story.
They don't care.
Emerald Garden Vintage, hello. Hey guys, looking forward to this live. Perfect time to draft some blanks on Vendu, as I won't be using all of my listings for the month. Sounds good. Preparation. Renee of PA, hello. Let's see, I love those days. Happy Thursday, Shannon. Hello from Alabama, says Tammy. Let's see, stayed up to watch y'all here from here in North Carolina. By the way, you guys are my favorite to watch. Taught me so much about reselling. Thank you. Rachel, thank you so much for saying that. Glad we can help in any way. Sarita says, guys, guess what?
What?
Finally retiring. Counting 7 days.
Congrats.
Man, 1 week. Awesome. That is crazy. Hi from Florida, Chrissy. Hi from Georgia, Vicky. Hello. You know, I saw this video of this guy retiring, like coming home from his last day on the job, and I think he worked at the place for like 35 years. Remember I showed you that?
Yeah.
He's like, Before he got in the house, he like threw his work shoes away, all that kind of stuff. All right, I'm here. It was kind of crazy. Reese is gone. Where are you at? Lay in your bed.
You got some fuzz on your back.
Fit for Dummy says, hit the like button. All right, looks like the Reese's Pieces are working. Rainbow Obsidian, what's going on? Howdy from your neighbor to the north in Canada. Awesome. Like summer here in Canada, it's crazy. So, is that a rainbow in your picture, or is that like Northern Lights? That's got to be a rainbow. Your Rainbow Obsidian. That makes more sense. Hey, how's it going? So, I know we said Jenny was your name, but I watched one of your videos, and I can't remember how you pronounced it.
I think it was close to Jenny.
It was close to Jenny.
Like Ginny, right?
Jeannie,
Jenny?
maybe? Anyway, Jenny, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Now I wait for Thursdays only for you guys. Awesome. That means a lot to us. Missy's Treasures, hello. My dad's name is Marvin. Oh, jeez. Yeah. You didn't say we were your favorite Marvins. That was somebody else. That's why I said, oh, geez. Bonnie, hello. From Gardening Sis. I think I always read that one, and I struggle with that. I'm sorry. Hope everyone is well.
What did you call it last week? Garnet Innis.
Guys, I was homeschooled, okay? Hello from Georgia, Adi. Probably saying your name wrong. Melissa, hello from Maine. It's been so long since I've been able to catch the live. Well, glad you're here tonight. What are you expecting? He's like sitting in between us looking back, and you see his tail wagging there. Just looking back and forth at us. What do you want? It is not time for that.
You got 2 hours, buddy.
It is not time for that.
You might as well relax. He's like, oh, they're on live. I'm going to get it.
I know.
You know what?
That's what he's waiting for. Rainbow Obsidian says, hi, Reese. Sweet puppy. See, Liz said, I had to suffer through 72-degree weather in California. Yes, that was cold to me. It's
Rude.
Sweats and hoodies. Weather for me.
We don't even have 72 in the forecast for at least another week.
Right. Yeah, today was cold. I worked on the bus a little bit today. I got to tear up some of the flooring, and it was actually nice having it cold because I actually had to open some windows because I got hot in there working. Rafiki, what's going on from Dallas? Emerald Garden Vintage. While I was waiting for your live to start, I heard the ping from Discord reminding me to hop on. Oh, did it? I forgot to do that. Let me do this real quick.
Slacker. You actually did other stuff today to make the live better.
Yeah. Did you guys notice I got the blurry camera
did you turn off
fixed?
Your VPN or whatever?
I did turn off the VPN.
High five.
Although it still says the bit rate is still lower than recommended.
Good boy. You see his face.
He's like looking right at.
I can't see the camera on your thing like I know.
All right, you want to talk to a few people?
So Rainbow Obsidian, Rafiki. Did we say hi, Rafiki? I don't know. Hold on. Let me switch to live chat.
Yeah, do all chat. Sorry, I'm trying to get the on Discord. Whenever I play video games, it was showing that I was playing Minecraft on the Discord, so I made it more private. But when we're on live streaming on Thursdays, I try to turn this on.
Revolve Resellers. Hey, from Ontario, Canada. Hope to be here a few minutes and get a few extra listings up. Yes, I hope you do. Hey, Laura's Closet. Hey, Cammie.
All right.
She's from Oklahoma. And
there we go.
Her favorite place to thrift so far while traveling is Denver. Sun Moon Karma. I also like to thrift in Denver. Hello. And Frizzy Finds. Hey, guys. They are coming to Denver in a few weeks. Which bins? I would check out all of them if you have time. Ugh. I want to tell you to go. I don't even. Oh yeah, I think it's like Kearney. Yeah, I would tell you to go to that one, but you're probably gonna have trouble finding parking.
It's like a downtown.
So it's like a ridiculous road that you have to go
The
to
parking
get
lot
there.
fills up quick, so you
Yeah.
have to like park on the
Either
street,
the
and it's
street, but
industrial.
even that is usually kind of full too. So, um, I don't know. If you could only do one, I would pick that one. I feel like they have the most there,
Yeah.
like the most bins. But they're all really good.
Yeah. So Rita's saying she was the 45-year nurse.
I thought it was her. I was like,
that's what I didn't
scared
want
to
to say. It.
You're the nurse, right? But then like say it wrong because I said I'm gonna like try to remember people's stuff.
We try hard to remember everybody.
I did remember. What's her name? I know her name's Kelly. What's her screen name now? Now I know her real name. The Artful Journey, right? Yeah. If she ever pops in, I remember her name.
I think I saw her maybe. Maybe not. Then we have Veronica says, hi, longtime subscriber from Tijuana, Mexico. Love to learn from your videos.
Thanks for watching.
I learned how to drink a beer bong in Tijuana. You were there.
I did get to watch that. We like got stuck on the wrong side of the road at like a parade or something.
So we were on a cruise and it was like a stop was in, was it Tijuana? I think it was. I don't know. Is Tijuana on a beach? Maybe it wasn't Tijuana. But yeah, we were like at this bar and a parade broke out of nowhere. And so we were like stuck on the wrong side of the parade for a little
like
bit.
You couldn't cross the street because it's a parade.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I hope we get back to the cruise in time. Yeah.
And I just remember trying to get a churro, and I'm like looking for the churro stand and all that during the parade, and couldn't find anything. And then on our way back to the place, I saw this thing that was called a Loco Churro, and it was, I don't know what it was, but it was not a churro.
It wasn't like a Disneyland churro. That's
no,
for sure.
no, not an Americanized churro for sure. It was a cup of like, it had like little churro pieces, but it also had like octopus tentacles and I don't know, some other stuff. I took one bite and I'm like, oh, I gave it to a local kid and I just was like, here. Let's see. It's a rainbow. All right. Vesta Girl, what's going on from Michigan? Hey, Kristen's here. World Squirrel.
Dude, I just touched lotion all over my glasses.
Uh-oh.
After just cleaning them up.
Yeah. Kristen is the Denver Benz one you want to take.
Kristen, I saw your message. I didn't write you back yet. I think I read it at our trick or treat thing, and I was gonna ask Chris, so I'll write you back at some point, hopefully, if I remember.
And if she says no, it's probably because I say no. No, I don't even know what she's talking. Kendra, hello from Nebraska. Yep, I'm here. You got it right, Kelly. Artful Journey. Okay. Hello, Chris and Kathy from Eileen. I'm sorry. Carolyn, hello from Southwest Florida. See, Rainbow Obsidian's asking what has been your highest point of the week this week? You're Ginger Marvin. I'm not. So go ahead.
I mean, technically you are, because if you wasn't, then I wouldn't be. I think Rainbow Obsidian. Are you a boy or a girl? Is Rainbow Obsidian a boy or a girl?
I don't know if that's been discussed yet.
Rainbow Obsidian, what's your real name?
You don't have to. You're not obligated to say your real name for sure. I don't know.
I mean, if they're asking me a question, I could ask them.
It's Thursday. We had.
What even? Is
we finished The Patient.
That's not.
That was.
That wasn't.
It was kind of a low of the week. If you watched it, you kind of know.
I don't know.
What was your best sale of the week? Did you have a good sale?
No,
you got to go to the bins.
I feel like I'm on the spot.
We had Greek food today. That was my high spot. I had highlight. I had a Euro. There's this place in the mall that we like. They have Greek food that we really like.
Sorry, I'm just noticing mom teacher lessons a little below is getting some messages deleted. So I'm sure like either they put the period in the wrong place.
Let's see. Oh yeah, because
I don't know what the highest. I mean, I don't think I have any sad things. Is highest point like a good thing to happen? What does that even
yeah. What's your happy?
mean? I don't know.
We do happies and crappies. All right, we'll move on. You can think about it. Kim D saying hi to Kristen. Let's see. When I sold something, for some reason, my shipping cost to buyer was $10. I think it included tax, so shipping is about $9. Is the way to discount or refund some money back to her after I mailed it. On eBay? You should be able to on eBay. I just send a refund if you wanted to. I mean,
Are you saying it's only like $1 difference?
yeah.
If so, I definitely would not refund that. But I mean, I guess it's up to you.
I remember you were pretty new at reselling, Sarita. Let me see. Do you sell on eBay? Is that? I guess we should know that for sure. If it is eBay, I'm gonna talk as if we're on eBay here. If it charged them $10 because that was what you. Holy cow! We just got a super chat. I don't know if it's. Did that play any audio? Did you guys hear anything from that? Let me see. Where did it go?
I can see. I scrolled down.
I don't see it on here. Why can't I pop it up? Maybe I gotta scroll down here. There we go. There we go. Heidi M. No words. That's why I didn't read anything. It was a super sticker. Heidi, thank you so much for that generous super chat. That's awesome.
Thank you, Heidi.
Super generous. $20. Thanks.
I do see Sarita right under that is saying yes, eBay.
eBay.
So like, are you doing like what is that called?
Is it calculated shipping? If it's eBay, they should have been aware of how much they were getting billed.
Yeah, I mean, the person was happy to pay whatever your charge was, obviously, to buy it. So, I mean, obviously, if it was like a $10 difference, I'd refund that probably, but $1 definitely not. That's more hassle than it's worth.
Right.
And yeah, you do also get charged an eBay fee on your shipping, so I would just count the extra couple cents or whatever as your eBay fee, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I would say. I'd say if it's like $1, I wouldn't worry about it. They were aware of what they were paying for, and they were obviously okay with it because they pushed buy. So
unless if they ask, I guess.
Yeah. But I would even say if they ask, like, you kind of $1 is really not worth.
Right.
Not really worth it. It's going to be more in fees to eBay and all this kind of stuff.
Can I do lower shipping? I had like $6.99 because that's almost what the new first class like 1 pound shipping is. Like it's usually between $6 to like $6.70 something.
Yeah.
So I put it at $6.99 for everything, and they're like, "Can you do less?" I'm like, "No, that's how much it is. I'm not making any money off you."
Yeah.
Maybe a few cents.
So I see you said, yeah, I just felt bad. I see I'm going to be a wuss. No, I mean, you'll understand as you go on. Sometimes you're going to, the way we look at it, sometimes it costs us an extra $1 to ship something out. Sometimes we get a little extra $1 here or there. I don't know. As long as the customer knows what they're paying for.
There's no way to know the exact amount that it's going to be unless because it's different depending on where they live. So,
but yeah, if like you thought it was going to cost $15 to ship something and it cost you $5, then you're like, okay, yeah, like
even if you know it's going to cost $10 and you charge them $20, you can charge them whatever you want if they want to pay it.
I did get a comment on a video about somebody was saying where they live, they don't get sales tax on the shipping, so he'll put higher shipping cost but lower. So it's like the same price overall, but it saves him in the fees and all this. I don't know. Seemed like a lot of work to save a couple bucks, but so $1, we wouldn't worry about it. Veronica, what's going on? Hello from Michigan. Christina, hello from Alaska. Probably that's what it was. It was Ensenada. Yeah.
More familiar.
I have been to Tijuana though, but
where did we also go when we were with your old job? That wasn't a cruise. That was just like a resort. I don't remember. That was fun though.
Yeah, where was that?
Mexico's the big place.
It was it San something?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember. Lizette, what's going on? Happy Thursday, beautiful people. Hello, Kathy, Chris. How are you? We're doing all right. Kids are asleep.
Maybe.
They were kind of.
They're probably not.
They were getting a little grumpy, a little bit.
Yeah.
So, sugar does that to them. Goodwill bins versus clearance stores. I usually go to the normal Goodwill, but recently found a clearance store with all items $2. It seemed to have older items and great shoes. Have you been to a Goodwill clearance? I don't know if we have one of those.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
We have the opposite. Our Goodwills are marking stuff up. It's like a Goodwill markup store.
The Goodwill 1999 store.
Yeah. Let's see. Kay, what's going on from Spokane? Let's see. Mathematician. Hello, what color is 72? Oh, what? I don't even know. What color is 72? Once you divide by 7 and 3, flip a coin, it upside down, eat a fridge, and then I don't even know what that's all about. Let's Do Lunch is here. What's going on? Let's Do Lunch podcast. If you guys are looking for a podcast and you haven't heard of Let's Do Lunch, go check them out. Kathy was on there as a guest. And yeah, go start there. Renee of PA went to Goodwill today, disappointed. A lot was priced way beyond what it's valued. No buys. I know to not go back. Renee, it is my theory. I feel like Goodwill goes through like these cycles. They'll overprice a lot of stuff. Then, I don't know if they get turnover, maybe a new manager or whatever, then they go price things lower because they know they're not getting any sales. I don't know why, but it seems like it's cyclical. Sometimes it'll be way overpriced, and then eventually prices go down to be pretty good for a little while. So I wouldn't say never go back, but maybe go back in a little bit and check it out. Oh, Lizette's congratulating Whirl Squirrel on 5,000 subscribers. Kristen, congratulations.
Yay for Kristen.
That's awesome. Rainbow Obsidian says, yes, I am a woman.
Good to know.
Better remember that.
I will remember.
Oh, yep. So Revolve was talking about the eBay. Let's see. Sorry, the high of the week was just to highlight a positive in life, not to put you on the spot. Maybe you went on a family outing together. I don't know.
We have been on a bunch of family outings. Like when we went to
This
the
week?
pumpkin patch, but that was probably like more than a week ago.
Yeah.
That's what I get like. I don't remember the day to day. Like I barely remember what we did today.
Yeah. Oh, that was in reference to that thing. Yeah. Heidi is amazing for that $19.99. See, Kendra, I went to the Benz in Denver. That was in the industrial area with no parking. I was a little worried with the area and the parking, but had a great time. Very nice employees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can
Except
agree
for
with
the
that.
one that told Kristen she cannot film in there.
Yeah. Lori Lynn. Hi, guys. Some of the thrift stores in my area are catching on to good brands and pricing them way high. Wondering if this is going to happen. I was wondering if this was going to happen. Hopefully they won't catch on to all the goo. I think you got cut off.
All the good ones.
I think you got cut off there.
Yeah. I don't think they'll ever be able to catch them all because they're always changing. But I've noticed some of ours starting to mark up Vionics to like $40.
Yeah.
It just makes me laugh because like that's maybe what I could get on eBay, but probably more like 35.
Yeah, I
It's just
mean, they're
funny.
going to mark it up, and then they're not going to be able to sell it, and then it's going to go to the bins and then sell for cheaper than it would sell at Goodwill until they kind of bring prices. It's always that, that cyclical rotation. I guess it helps to, like, it seems like every time something becomes not worth selling anymore, something or even a couple things come up and take their place almost. Like we find new brands.
Yeah.
the circle of reselling life, I guess. Vicky says, I have been an eBay seller since 2001. I think I only had 4 returns. Hey, that's less than us. You must be doing something right, Vicky. John D, the spot on Reese's eye seems to be getting worse and worse. Have you gotten it checked out yet? Not officially. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's getting worse. It kind of flares up and then kind of goes back down. Like Goodwill, it's kind of cyclical. But it doesn't bother him. And John, the reason why I'm afraid to take him to the vet is because I don't know. I feel like once you start surgery on my theory is like if we have to start doing stuff with them, if they cut him open, it's gonna start a trend that I don't want to go down. So if it starts bothering him and affecting him, other than just being, it seems like it's more just cosmetic. Then we'll look into it. But we also, all the vets around here, like we live in kind of a more rural area, and they're like farm doctors. They're not like, I don't know, what would you say, like city vets?
I've never. You always take the dogs to the vet, so I don't.
So they're, I don't know. They'd probably be like, let's just not be the most careful. So, Heidi says, welcome. Well, thanks again. I listen to eBay. Yeah, the shipping. So if it was calculated or whatever, that's what I would do. Let's see. Debbie's here. Says, Kathy, you look good in that color top.
Thank you.
How you doing, Debbie?
Thanks, working on my own channel too.
Hey, we just got another super chat from Revolve Reseller. Says, thanks, working on my own YouTube channel too. You guys rock. Awesome. Thank you so much for that support.
Let me check if I can find you, Revolve Reseller.
Yeah.
I'll put a link.
Let's see. Hey, Common Tags is here. How's it going, Courtney?
Hey, Courtney.
Let's see. Hoping to get some Ginger Marvin luck going my way. Sales have been kind of slow this week and trying to save up for a big expense I have coming up in December. Christmas? Or another big... Yeah. I don't know. Has it been a little bit slower this week? Or has it been... I feel like...
We've been shipping every, 2 days.
Yeah.
Trying to. So,
yeah.
What did we... I don't know. I mean, we had 18 or so going out yesterday, plus I shipped 3. I'm making about 10 sales a day, and I don't think I'm currently even listing 10 a day.
Mm-hmm.
So slower than, normal, I guess, but I don't know if that's because of my own self.
Right. Nancy's Journey. Hello. Hi, all from Michigan. How's it going? Let's see. I like lunch and podcasts. Well, hey, the Let's Do Lunch podcast is probably right down your alley. No, they really are. Some looks like we're getting some. Is that what you're dealing with over there? Some, I don't know, some spammers or whatever.
Oh, I just put that.
Let's see. Goodwills I see, and thrift stores are more pricey than Walmart even now. Used even so. This world is crazy one now. Yeah, I mean it's how it is, right? Like I said, there's been times where the stuff's not gonna sell, right? They price it up. I like it when I think it's even funny when they put, like we've seen at Goodwill where they put like an eBay printout of a listing, not even a sold item, just a listing of something, and expect the same price in a Goodwill, and of course it doesn't sell. So. Let's see, in our part of Illinois, the Goodwill prices are going up fast. Prices everywhere going up fast. Let's see. Thanks for all the great info you all share. So I picked up a vintage 1985 Teletrend sweatshirt in excellent condition today and can't find any listed. One sold this year for $20, but no other listed or sold. What would you buy it now at?
I don't even know what that is, so I would probably just go with that one comp.
Yeah?
I mean, unless you think it's worth more, then maybe just start whatever you think it's worth and make your own comp, and then just judge it based on like how many views or watchers or something it's getting, and like drop the price accordingly.
Reese is not even in his bed. Lost Angel, thanks for subscribing. No, I I know you were saying you were a woman because she asked. I think she was busy with.
Oh yeah.
With
I wasn't like being sarcastic or anything.
No, she's a little preoccupied.
I like to know like who people are.
Yeah.
More than just like their screen name or whatever.
Sorry if we made it a little awkward. It was not the intent. Let's see. Yeah. Rainbow. I'm partial to that podcast as well because Rural Squirrel is on the Let's Do Lunch podcast. I don't know how I didn't say that yet. Let's see. One of my stores had a pair of St. John's pants at $250 yesterday. No one's going to even buy them when they go 75% off.
I found St. John at the bins today, a nice piece, but it was full of holes, so I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Well, would have been a nice piece, I guess.
Let's see. In your opinion, how many items listed / sales should you have on Poshmark to make purchasing Posher VA viable? I would look at it more as to like how much time you're spending sharing.
And how much is that worth to
and
you?
How much is that time worth to you?
So if it takes you 30 minutes to share your closet, how much is 30 minutes worth to you? And then to me, if you can make one sale to pay for the whole month, that's worth it to me.
Yeah.
Which I well overdo that.
Yeah. Posture VA is less than $1 a day. And just for the sharing, that to me, that's worth it. So there are other features, obviously, that make it more worth it. Like the anytime somebody likes an item, it sends an offer, and you can have all that stuff set up. So it really, if you don't have, if you haven't tried it yet, it's 2 weeks, right? You get to try it for 2 weeks without even submitting any kind of payment. And I would bet if you try it out for 2 weeks, you'd see how much of an impact it's going to have on you. So I would do that. Sign up, try it out, and look at the numbers. See
if you get even that one extra sale would pay for it.
Yeah,
and it's sharing your closet all day, every day.
Yeah,
can't hurt.
Right, and like I had another thing I was about to say about it. I lost it.
It does a lot of other things too than just, I guess you're not really asking what it all does.
Right.
Yeah. There's just a lot of things it can do that are helpful.
Oh, I was going to say, this is what I like. Perfect. Anytime you hear Kathy say in any of our What Sold videos, this sold on Poshmark with discount shipping, that's a sale that came from using Posher VA.
Right, because I don't send offers on my
other than like sometimes.
Maybe once a week I'll go send like higher offers than the Posture VA, but so that's another time savings. Not only am I not sharing, I'm not going and sending offers every day like I used to before I had it.
Oh no.
Did you pop your
I
butt?
feel like I have a button about to fall off.
Better not. You have extras on the side.
Well, I mean, it's there. It's just like the threads are like, you know how buttons have the cross? It's only one of the cross. Bummer. Does he have cherry eye? I don't know what it is. It's just a little.
I'm looking that up.
Yeah.
Doesn't really look like
I don't think it's cherry eye. You know what? I was actually looking at pictures of when he was a puppy, and it was there. It was there when he was a puppy. It was just so small. It hadn't kind of like inflamed like that. But it's something I guess he's just always had it. Monica says, hi, checking in. Fell asleep while watching. Well, I guess we're super boring tonight. Just kidding. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Monica. If you do need to sleep, go get some sleep. What's one thing we're learning is sleep is like the most important thing.
Yeah, last night I went to bed at like Chris went to his friends. I was like, I'll be in bed when you get home.
Yeah.
I think I fell asleep by 10. That was nice.
Live close to Colorado Springs, lots of vets there. Yeah. I mean, as soon as it starts bothering him, then we'll get it looked into for sure. Hello, Papercraft Sculpture. Let's see. Do you think eBay will allow 24 pictures in November update? I don't know. I thought they already had an update, didn't they?
What was the question?
Will eBay allow 24 pictures, or do you think they will allow 24 pictures in November update? I don't know. Don't know. Possible. Tommy in Seattle, what's going on? Hello, Chris and Kathy and fellow resellers. Recap, last 30 for me. We've been dealing with a bunch of bots, a bunch of...
I'd like to know what y'all are taking 24 pictures of, though, because I feel like I take a lot and I usually take 8.
For eBay?
For any.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess more is
I like
cool
selling
if
stuff where you
have
just have to like take 2
flawed
pictures.
things, right?
like a DVD or a video game or whatever. I take more pictures, obviously, but okay. Getting through all the scammers. Nurse with a purse.
I'm just like reading the comments that have been deleted. Shut up!
Like, why would you? Hello, everyone.
You
Nurse
shut
with
up.
a
I
purse.
Like hot dads.
Oh man. Heavenly Hall. Do you think live shows on Whatnot / Posh have or will affect buy it now sales? I don't know. Don't know. I don't. We have yet to watch any of the. I haven't seen any Posh lives yet.
Me neither.
Whatnot. I don't know. Affect
I
it?
don't think so.
Sure, possibly. I mean, negatively, positive. I don't know. Sorry, Heavenly Hall.
I mean, I'm sure, yeah, the people that are buying on those things are going to have less money to buy the buy it now stuff, but the people that are buying the buy it now stuff are looking for the buy it now stuff. So.
Oh, he's back. Ooh. Is he gonna get comfy? He knew we were looking at him. Rainbow Obsidian just subbed to Let's Do Lunch podcast. Awesome. Anyone hate the new notifications for Poshmark lives? Are the lives any good? Has anyone bought anything for reselling from the lives? I think there's a way to turn the notifications off. I feel like I've read that or heard that somewhere. I don't remember how. But
oh yeah, there's got to be a way. I don't get any, so
yeah,
I clearly have it turned off, but I didn't recently do it.
Right. I feel like we only have like the sale notifications come in anyway. But yeah. We haven't looked, so I'm sure some people in, like, I know New England Betty Boop, Lizette have you done any live selling, Lizette? Or have you, I know you were the one that kind of mentioned to us that it was available or on. But yeah, we've kind of stayed away, just not even on purpose, we just haven't had time. Let's see, what's your favorite site to sell on?
Right now,
Poshmark. It's not the one we sell the most on. It's close. Kathy was saying this month it seems very close with eBay. Poshmark is. Usually eBay is like, 60 to 65% of our sales. And
I haven't typed in the last day of sales yet, but 126 eBay, 108 Poshmark, so yeah, really close.
Yeah.
Dollar wise, eBay's ahead like $600. Average sale price is about 35 on both.
So yeah. But Poshmark is our favorite because of how easy it is to do everything, right? Poshmark definitely makes it very easy to sell and to ship. Hi, have you heard? I have heard you mention that you have a link for a spreadsheet.
Can I put it in here, or will it? Let me put it in the chat.
It's probably in the description, honestly. I don't know how to get out of here to look at that without being able to come back. Nope. But I do believe the link is in the description, right? You're just going to copy it. So it is free. Just make sure you type the number 0 when it asks how much money. Type the number 0 to be able to download it for free. And I suggest testing it out, trying it out, using it for a little while before you decide if you wanted to support us financially that way. Let's see. Do you guys plan on selling on Whatnot? We get this question every week. No real plans. No real plans yet. And that kind of goes for live selling in general. Like now that that's coming out on most or on a bunch of other platforms, I just don't know if it doesn't really fit well with us. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not like our style, not our vibe. We buy. We like going on Whatnot to buy. Supporting other resellers.
Is the Discord link not in here?
Discord. All you got to do is type !Discord. I should do that for...
I was going to put it in there.
That should put a link for Discord. Thank you so much for working hard tonight, mods. We appreciate that. I don't know what's going on. This doesn't normally happen to us. Let's see. Oh, these are all responding to Heavenly Hall. Let's see. A lot of people adjusting their stuff, their notifications. Let's see. Grateful for how kind and helpful you both are. My 2023 goal is to become full-time in 2023 for time and location freedom. That sounds like an awesome goal. Okay. It's going to be hard, but it's worth it, right? If you can get it to work, definitely worth it. Live notifications. Let's see. Marcella says, okay, good to know. I only do eBay, but I'm thinking maybe branch out a little. We do use List Perfectly to cross list, and there's you get like a couple days trial, or maybe 20 listings or something like that. But if you haven't branched out, you have quite a bit of listings. I definitely recommend, at the very least, using something like List Perfectly, link down in the description, to do that for you. Especially if you have like 500 or 1,000 listings, you could do multiple, at a time if you have the bulk listing feature. Yeah. Blue Skies is asking, how many items do you list a day? Kathy has a goal.
I shouldn't even say that anymore.
This week, this month almost has been.
I don't know.
This year? No.
Definitely this month.
Yeah, this month. Our basic goal is to get 15 listings a day.
Yeah, I say 105 a week. That's 15 a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be 7 straight days. Like the other day I did 20, then I did 15. Today I've done 0 so far. I have the photos. I just haven't done them.
Which she does want to do some listing, which we probably will get to. Maybe?
I didn't draft them
No,
yet.
I didn't draft them. So, bummer.
Everyone else has said they didn't like listing last time.
Oh, really?
I can't chat much and do stuff.
Well, I mean, you're dealing with other stuff too, so you want to start chatting?
About what? I'm just putting links in the chat when people ask for them.
I need to put more of those, like how the Discord, like it's on, I could just type Discord and it'll pull up the link. I need to do that for the spreadsheet and stuff too, and even like the List Perfectly, so that It would make it a lot easier for anybody who had any questions to just pop that stuff up. This is all stuff that I have planned and want to get working on. Just the time. The time. So yeah, there is the link to the spreadsheet. All right. Flips and somersaults. Hello. How's it going? Let's see. Sarita's saying, I would like to venture out to another site, Poshmark. Do you all use List Perfectly or other cross-listing program? And if so, how hard is it? I'm not great with computers and programs. Yeah, Sarita, we do use
I could show you if I
List
was
Perfectly.
I'll draft a few just in case.
Yeah.
I have a few.
We do use List Perfectly. I feel like it and probably every other cross-listing platform or software, whatever you want to call it, has a learning curve, along with the different platforms that you're cross-listing to. But I think once you get the hang of it, once you understand the process, understand the platform, it's definitely worth it in our opinion. So we recommend List Perfectly. We do use it. We've used it since its beta program when they were, you had to like sign on or like get on a waiting list and all that. And I mean, we've used it every single day that Kathy's listed. Not every day, because there's been days where she hasn't listed, but anytime she lists, she lists through List Perfectly. So there's a lot of benefits that we feel List Perfectly has with, storing your photographs. I don't know if you've had the issue that some people have had where eBay gets rid of your listing for whatever reason, then your photos are gone. You got to rephotograph and all that. With List Perfectly, those photos never go anywhere. They're all hosted and stored on List Perfectly. All you got to do is create a new cross-listing from List Perfectly. So, also, this was something that I found out this week, or that List Perfectly came out with this week. How many people here have had
Show of hands?
Should I do a poll?
Because we cannot see them.
Has anybody here been locked out of using the old listing tool on eBay? They put you and they locked you into the new eBay listing tool, which happened to us, and we had to get used to it, right? List Perfectly came out with a feature where you could just check a box in their extension, and it will force it to go back to the old classic listing tool. So if you like that way of listing, it might just be worth having List Perfectly just for that. I don't know if there's any other way to do that, but yeah, it's an option now. Apparently, you could just check that box, and your old listing tool, even if eBay has you locked out, will be there. So if you didn't know, you know now.
Is there a... Hold on. I just closed my whole window of things. How do I...
You're a horrible moderator, by the way.
What happened? Is
You don't
someone
you
saying bad things
you
again?
no, I'm just saying
Oh.
you don't have your links ready.
How do I restore my all 6 tabs that I just closed? This one, history.
History,
This.
yeah, restore.
Awesome.
Yep. Let's see. Zombies 2. I had my best day in forever. $800. Holy cow.
Awesome.
That is an awesome day with 3 items. Hey,
That would never happen for us, but that is super awesome. I don't even think I have 3 items. I would total $800 like listed currently.
we flipped a minivan for like $1,200, but well, what was our profit? Only a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Only a couple hundred. So.
Close to 1,000 maybe.
Yeah. How is the Discord going? Joined the first night, but that was on an old broken phone and totally forgot about it. Yeah, I haven't been able to be on there, and it's going well enough. People are conversing, answering questions, asking questions. I need to get on there and add some more of the things that have been requested for sure. Need to do that for sure. Let's see. Marcella said getting close to 900 listings. Yeah, I'd say if you're wanting to cross list, you're gonna probably want to do that with a cross listing program, and we do recommend List Perfectly. 20. Yours goal is 20 a day. It is tough.
Thank you as always for your time, answering questions and
Rita.
always
Hold on.
helping others on here. Especially me.
Sarita, thank you so much for that awesome $10 super chat. It was reading it out loud. I haven't fixed that yet. It should read what you guys just heard. I'm assuming you guys just heard it read that out loud. I should be able to hear that through the speakers, and I didn't. So thank you so much for that awesome support.
I'm so excited
And
for
I
you
am,
to
yeah.
be retired.
Yeah. 45 years.
That's amazing.
What are you going to do on day one? You going to like,
I know, right? Just sleep.
yeah. I imagine it's going to be hard to not be on your feet all day being a nurse, right? Like you're on your feet all day, 45 years. Thanks. No problem, Blue Skies. Let's see. Trina, I started loading my inventory into the spreadsheet yesterday. I can't wait to start using it daily. You obviously put a lot of time and work into it. Thanks, Trina. Yeah. I tried to make it as easy as possible. I have had the question a few times, like, is there a way to import your listings, like from eBay or whatever? And I'm sure someone smarter than me would be able to figure it out. Like, I know you could probably export your listings to a spreadsheet and then like copy and paste and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure it's possible. But I know that's not what you asked or anything, but yes, there are a lot of things I would love to be able to do with it to make it better. But I don't know. What was that? You make a sale?
Is that one of you
Ching
guys? This is
ching.
funny because it's Bionic, and I was just talking about Bionic. Guess how much my Bionic sold for? The same amount that Goodwill's charging. $40 plus shipping.
Awesome. There we go. Can't wait to start using it daily, obviously. Yeah. I'm excited for you to try using it. Kathy likes being able to go back and see
What?
your trends with the spreadsheet.
Oh, the spreadsheet. Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know what you think, Trina, after using it for a little bit. K Hope says, top 3 items of advice for someone working on becoming full-time.
You have to list a lot of. No, I'm just kidding. Well, for me, I have to list a lot of things. So, like the stuff that I source, I do have to list a lot of things to make the money that I want to make. So, I guess having a goal, whatever that is for you, and then actually following through with it.
I would say if you have any kind of like consumer debt, I would be trying to pay that off as much as possible. One of the reasons why we are able to both do this full time is because we don't have a lot of, like, our overhead for our life is very low. We don't have any debt.
Right.
That makes the stress of like, oh, I got to list 100 items today, or like I'm going to lose my house. Right. I don't like that kind of stress. That stress is obviously there if you have a real job too. Right. A real job, working for somebody else, a steady paycheck, I should say. But I would say the number one reason why we feel comfortable working for ourselves is probably because we're debt free. Would you agree?
Yeah. I mean, I obviously.
And you don't have to be debt free.
What's crazy
right?
is like, even though sometimes I'm not super consistent, every month I'm like within $1,000 profit, pretty much. Like, so I know I'm gonna hit that as long as I do my stuff. But yeah, I do feel less stressed than if I had to make a certain amount or hit a goal. But yeah, I think it's important to have a goal. So like, yeah, make a goal. I don't know. I'm so bad at
I would
answering
say
this
try work as hard as you can to replicate your paycheck as much as you can. I'd say if you resell enough to make your paycheck, do that repeatedly for maybe even like 3 to 6 months, right? So say your paycheck is, $6,000 a month or whatever it is. make $6,000 a month net profit for 6 months. That would make me more comfortable. Right? And put that, put it away, put it towards whatever. Save it, have a lot of savings for, there are times when things slow down and you're moving from something that's less steady, right? To where a paycheck, it's very predictable. And I don't know what your
Right.
job is, right? You could be in sales, your job could be very unpredictable as it is. You could be debt free, all that kind of stuff. But I would say being debt free and like trying to, have a good savings for the slow times and, try to be able to at least repeatedly make as much as you need to make or more. So, and I know it's going to be hard. I know it's really hard. I would even say like, even sometimes it's probably even easier to work a full-time job and resell and make good money than it is to just resell and make good money. I feel like once you're not reporting to a job every day, you're not like hustling as much. And I feel like, I don't know if if it has a word for it or a name for it, but, would you agree with that statement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Something
Is
about,
it K-Hope that was asking?
top 3 advice.
Was it K-Hope?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think my chat scrolled down.
Says,
because I see
she
down
said
below
she's an insurance agent. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Maybe if you're like if you're like in your own kind of agency or whatever, like your own boss kind of, I don't even know if I would stop doing that. I'd maybe do it more part-time. I think reselling is much more suited to be like a side gig than it is a full-time gig, honestly. Unless you have the situation that we're in where we're debt free and all that kind of stuff. That's not common. It's common. It's just not everyone. Let's see. I know you guys sell a lot of shoes. Do you have any tips for cleaning Birkenstocks?
Watch Amber Resel's video.
Does she still?
Let
Did
me
she put
see
it back
if
up?
I know she mentioned she might take it down, so I don't know if she still has it up.
Yeah, our friend Amber over at Amber Resales had a video on how to clean Birkenstocks. I think she probably left it up. It got millions of views.
Yeah, it got a ton of views.
Yeah.
Still up.
Still up.
I'll put it in the chat.
So.
But yeah, for me, I've never cleaned Birkenstocks. I either buy them looking good or I
sell them looking bad.
Yeah. And people will still buy them. Like that pair, well, obviously those ones are popular, but those ones I sold the other day for like $70 were in terrible shape.
Mm-hmm. Giselle, hi from Orlando. Thank you so much for inspiring me to buy more kids' items. Awesome. You're welcome, I guess. Melissa, how did you learn to identify vintage tags? I struggle trying to find out what decade a certain brand tags are from. Is there an amazing resource out there somewhere?
Not that
I think it's
know
more
of.
just like intuition.
Yeah, you can kind of tell. I know just a lot of the USA made stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like the way things are manufactured are different. So, like paper tags tend to be a pretty, not always, obviously. There's always, people that try to, or companies that try to, like even like single stitch, right? You hear single stitch a lot being, oh, it's vintage, it has single stitch. There's companies that
And newer
do
ones
that today, and they replicate it to give it that vintage feel. So it's a lot just intuition, I guess. And the more you do it, the more you kind of learn. And obviously we're not pros at it either, right? That's something I think would be good on the Discord. It's like, take a picture of the tag. What do you guys think? Is this vintage? Or like if you have suspicions, having other resellers being able to be like, yeah, I think it is. It's got like this, this, and this. Or like, hey, is this authentic? I think that's something that like the Discord channel would actually shine at if, you get the collaboration of a lot of knowledge from everyone.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Does Posher VA automatically relist items for you? I think it can.
I mean, it's
You can set it to do that.
oh, okay.
To unlist and relist,
Do
right?
you want to try it? You want to put this on or no? Like I could try to
Posher VA.
something. Like I'm just
Oh,
saying,
you're
put the screen share on.
Let's head over to Kathy's screen. Whoop.
Whoop. I have nothing over there yet. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, Posher VA. Oh wait. Let's open Poshmark.
It looks like I missed a subscriber. It's Annie, dude. Thanks for subscribing. If you're here.
Oops. Don't look at my email.
Oh.
I scooped it off really fast. It probably already too late. Oh well. Anyways, so Pasha VA. And so I never like, other than the sharing is auto set to do every 3 hours. I've never set it to do, like whenever I want to relist, I just come here and just say how many.
Yeah.
I never like set it to do it itself. Even
Right.
don't
Oh,
know.
automatically.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're
you
saying?
might have to come in and manually set it to do it, but it will do it automatically. Like, I don't know. It says daily relist limit.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, how do I set it to do automatically, like I do for this?
I don't know. It looks like a new feature. We haven't really messed with our settings on Posher VA in a while.
Options.
I'm trying to look at what you're doing. So,
Yes, I don't know if you can like set it. Does anybody else know? If you can, it's just this, and then you can say however many items you want to do. 60 days is the like it won't relist it to the top unless it's 60. Is that the right number?
right, yeah.
I think that's right.
I think that's what that means.
So let's do 25.
So you can make it relist things that are older based on the date that you put in there.
Right.
Oh, you're going to do that, huh?
Yeah.
Gonna mess up all the list perfectlies.
Yep.
Be aware, if you do use list perfectly, doing that does desync your list perfectly listings from the Poshmark part. And I think that's what Nurse with a Purse is trying to say here. Yes, but you can't. You can use it with list perfectly, but yeah, it desyncs it.
Trying to get
Turn
my
that
chat
off.
back.
Vicky says no. Let's see. I'm new to selling on all platforms. I've watched lives, but don't plan on selling on any. Okay. Oh, on the lives. Oh, gotcha. The Poshmark lives and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we have no real ambition of live selling yet. Yep, can only use the new listing tool. Hey, if you use List Perfectly, check it out. Check it out. Oh, Canadian. That's right. Can't get the List Perfectly's in Canada, isn't it? No?
I
didn't know
why
that.
Would it?
Bummer. I wonder when they're going to go to Canada. Yeah, Mandy, that is a, you can check. Actually, you want to show that real quick? If you go up to List Perfectly, go down to Settings.
I remember. I'm smart.
Yeah, so right there, that checkbox, Use Classic Listing Tool. You can check that, and it'll use it. You uncheck it, and it won't. Pretty cool. Miss the old one. How has your eBay sales been this week? I mean, not the best, but
Yeah,
certainly not the
eBay's
worst.
down.
Certainly not the worst. You putting the chat on the live.
Oops. I mean, they
I
see
know, like
the
it
same
matters,
thing.
right?
It just goes away every time I click over here. So my eBay sales are down 0.6% in the last 31 days. I guess that's not horrible.
Yeah. Heavenly Hall says, I consider myself a professional shopper. LOL. When I shop for myself online, I usually know specifically what I'm going to buy or search for. Thanks for the replies. Professional shopper. You got to be a professional shopper to be a professional seller. Reseller, at least. Let's see, I have templates in eBay that still allow me to use the old way, but if I create a listing from scratch, it will be the new style. Oh. But it still works with... Interesting. I don't know how long it's going to work with List Perfectly that way either, so... It was just something that I noticed a couple days ago, maybe a day ago even. Kendra says, I have 953 active on eBay and have started cross-listing some on Posh, but so far not getting much traction on Posh, like 1 to 2 sales a month. Not enough to justify Posh or VA. Kendra, what can help with selling more on Posh is getting more followers. Because anytime you share, you're only really sharing to your followers. It doesn't... Right? Is that right?
I mean, you're not only sharing. You're sharing it to the top of the feed.
Yeah.
So they don't have to be following you to see it, but if they are following you, it might show up in their feed.
Right.
So
Kathy does have what? Like how many followers do you have on Posh? I don't really think
followers matter like a super lot, but
not a super lot, but I mean having no followers matters, right? Not saying you don't have any followers, Kendra, but
I don't know.
I was gonna say, Posh VA does have they call it the activity returner. So like anytime somebody shares your item, you can share their item. Anytime somebody follows you, you can follow them back. You can go and have it automatically do that kind of social media stuff. So if you think having more followers gets you more sales, it can help you get more followers, right? So it's not enough to justify it just yet. It might be once if it was getting you more followers and then getting you more sales that way. Totally understand if it's something you can't justify though. I totally understand, but it can do a lot of stuff, I think, and if you use it to its full potential, for sure, it makes it more worth it. Maybe not all the way, but maybe a little more. Let's see. Check out Vintage Fashion Guild. Oh, for like vintage stuff. Let's see. Was locked out of my old listing tool last week. I've lost the ability to manually find shipping cost. I
guess I don't understand the question.
So like how it's locking people out of using the classic tool, which now it seems like she's lost the ability to manually find shipping cost.
Maybe I just do my listing different. I don't understand what.
Bonnie, if you use List Perfectly, you can use the classic tool. You can also try List Perfectly out and see if it will help you, and then maybe it becomes worth it to you at that point. Not sure. Rainbow says it would be nice to have options that are not like PayPal, especially after what they have reinstated today. Yeah, it's kind of crazy what's going on over there for sure. I mean, eBay, you don't have to use PayPal with eBay. They have, can you even use PayPal with eBay? I don't know.
I mean, to buy.
To buy?
Not really. To get your payments,
yeah.
Right?
Because we use the eBay managed payments, which is not through PayPal.
Everyone is now.
Yeah. Sounded like a wizard reading the super chat.
What does a wizard sound?
Mr. Marie Abbott, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate that. Let's see. Debbie said that Ben haul y'all did, where you got the stuff, heart in the back of all them. You were all so funny. I almost wet my pants. So Debbie, oh my goodness. I don't think we're that funny. I love you guys. There's never a sad day seeing you guys both are very blessed. Debbie, thank you so much. We are blessed having you around. We do appreciate you so much. Let's see. Do you guys share the stores or have your own? Share the stores.
I think they're thinking that we're both listing or something. That's
no, yeah. Kathy has her own. I'm the YouTuber. I make Kathy's job harder, in all honesty. But no, I don't have my own store. What about your health insurance cost? Health insurance is very expensive, so we don't have any. We do
really
self-pay.
don't, but
Yeah.
like even
We do have
when-
a doctor. Like we
Right.
pay to go to a doctor, so we get our prescriptions and stuff. But
even when Chris worked at the school district, he had it for himself, but we've never just had any.
if we had chronic issues or anything like that, we would be different. We would be paying for it, obviously. But no, we're living on the edge. Day one, going to a craft show, spending money I won't have. Sarita. Awesome. Don't spend too much money you don't have, but it sounds like a good way to get started on retirement. Do something you love. Let's see. Jack says, new to reselling. Your spreadsheet is great. I copied and pasted my 100 give or take items into it. Posting every day with a full-time job is the biggest challenge. Yeah, totally understand that. It's posting every day with not a full-time job is the biggest challenge. So definitely it's a challenge no matter what, no matter which way you got it.
Yep.
Let's see. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Tips on actually listing. I always say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow is the worst thing you could say. I am the biggest procrastinator, right? I procrastinate like with the best of them. And it's just not worth it, guys. It's not worth doing it tomorrow. Now, obviously, there's things that take, priority, and maybe you don't get to it today. I think you're better off just kind of starting fresh every day, right? If you missed yesterday, don't let it ruin today.
Yeah, I used to try to catch up, and that would just make me more and more stressed. So,
yeah. Don't make a bad yesterday, make a bad today, Sometimes days are just crap. Move it on. Mary said, new here. I want to get started with reselling again. In the past, I sold in a standing peddler's mall. The shipping is intimidating to me. Yeah, you know what? I feel like shipping is probably the most intimidating roadblock to new resellers. I don't think it's necessarily warranted to be that, right? I think once you get the hang of shipping, you're like, it's pretty easy. Not saying I'm the best, but I'm at least to the point where I could ship something if I had to, right? If Kathy's gone, I've been able to pull listings, ship them, buy labels, all that kind of stuff, even though I'm not a reseller. You just got to kind of know the basics. Like if it's over a pound, it's priority. If it's under a pound, first class. You can't use priority boxes with first class. It has to, all the basics. I think once you understand the basics, once you understand that if you do something wrong, you're not going to jail. You just might get a bill. You might get charged a little bit more. That's a learning experience, right? You're going to make mistakes. That's the best way to learn something, in my opinion. Make the mistake, learn from it, move on, do better next time. But it is very intimidating. And if we could figure out how to decode it and make it not intimidating, I think, that would probably be the most popular YouTuber in reselling if they could do that. Demystifying shipping. Makes a lot of sense about matching current paycheck. Yeah, I mean, and I know, Kay, you were saying an insurance agent and it's kind of slowly stealing your soul and all that. I get that, I was not made to work for somebody else, right? Like once we started working for ourselves, I've decided like we're never going back. I have friends that are the opposite. They're like, I'm never working for myself. So, yeah, I mean, if you can match your paycheck and do it very steadily, maybe that gives you a little bit more comfort. You find out what you got to do every day, get in that rhythm. But it can be hard. It can be hard even when you do, like today. We haven't really done much work today. I worked on the bus a little bit. We went and had lunch. Did
I
some.
went to the bins and it
Kathy went
wasn't
to the
that great.
bins.
Like
Yeah,
I
had
only
a-
got
had a
little,
bad day
like
at the
20
bins.
something dollars worth of not even very good stuff.
Yeah.
So then we think I get to do a trunk or treat. And now we're here. And I'm trying to get my listings up. And y'all are probably annoyed because I'm ignoring the chat.
Yeah.
I do
Anytime
love
I
it.
ask her a question, she's like, "Yep." She's on grind mode. Let's see, when you say 1,000 profit, is that after all bills are paid, or just talking net from your sales?
What were we
I don't know if I
talking
said
about
$1,000 profit. Maybe I'm missing something. I might be missing what you're referring to, Tommy. I'm sorry. Lori, Mama with a camera. Hello, Chris and Kathy. I walked into a great conversation. Well, this was 20 minutes ago. I don't know what we were talking about back then.
I think that's when you were answering Hope's
yeah,
question
yeah.
about.
Yeah. Debt free and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Hello from North Carolina. My first time on your channel. Hey, welcome. Potter87. Love you both for always being so helpful. We try. Sometimes I don't know if we're so helpful. Sometimes maybe the stuff we do or say isn't very helpful. Slowly taking your soul. I get it, Kay. I get it. Rainbow says the bottom line with anything we do is you get out of it what you put into it. General rule of thumb. I think people who work for themselves work harder than they did for an employer. Absolutely. You might even say reselling does take our soul. And it does to a point, right? Like we do put a lot in, right? I do look at life a lot differently now than I did working for somebody else. So, we definitely have a lot less time off, you know? But we also have the ability to do a lot more. So it's give and take. What are you doing, Racy? It's not time. It's not time. Can't hear us very well. Hopefully you can hear us.
I had pushed this.
Oh, yeah. Kathy.
Again, you're 20 minutes behind in
Kathy's
the chat.
bad with her mic.
I can't.
I tried to
type.
I have headsets so that we can kind of hear to get that feedback, and she did not like it. So.
Because all I hear is the feedback of my own voice.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Sometimes I need that. Were you guys always supportive of each other reselling? My partner doesn't take my business seriously, sadly. No. There was a point when I was working in the garage. I was building furniture for myself. My dream.
I was not taking that seriously.
It was my dream to own my own business. I was a woodworker. I've always wanted to do that. Always wanted to build custom furniture. And so I was doing that. And it was going okay. Not great. Not amazing. But I was getting to a point where I was, starting to replace my income and my previous income. And it just got to the point where we had 2 kids. We were both doing our own thing at home, working our businesses. And, Kathy's like, oh, you got to watch the kids. And I'm like, I can't watch the kids. I'm running power tools. I got to have, I can't safely watch the kids and push boards through a table saw. I'm going to cut my hand off, or the kids are going to do something and cut their hand off, right? So, yeah, there was a lot of, I wouldn't say like maybe arguing, right? Like trying to not take each other seriously. You're just doing that. You're just selling kids clothes online. I'm like doing something real here, right? Got a lot of money invested in my business.
And we gotta go. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, eventually it was like, like it wasn't working. It wasn't. And Kathy's business had grown on her own to a point where she was. I realized how much bigger reselling could be, right? And then coming from before I worked for myself there, I was working at a school district and I was in the maintenance department, and I was kind of like in charge of, or they, they were training me to be more in charge of the inventory, and it just, like I understood how to control inventory, right? Did a lot of on-the-job training there for that, and I saw places where I could really like help Kathy with her business, because I've right off the bat, a lot of people start controlling their inventory how they are familiar with, and what we're familiar with is going to Walmart, going to Kmart. Is Kmart even a thing?
I don't know.
Going to Sears, going to
the Kmart is.
What's what are some other closed down stores that going to Montgomery Ward's,
Mervin's.
Mervin's. But going to department stores where everything is like style, jeans. So you got men's, women's, jeans, shirts, like everything's together, right? Similar items are together. But looking from an actual inventory control point of view, that's not how they do it. That's for the buyer. That's the end user, right? That's so that somebody who doesn't know where things are can go into a store and find things that they want to buy. It's pretty hard to, if you're hanging clothes in American Eagle, right, and you're stocking inventory on the shelves, and you have a pile of pants, and you're trying to put these pants. It takes time trying to figure out, okay, this pant has to go. Oh, here, it's this style. No, that's the wrong size. So, right, that's a lot of time. And when we start looking at that kind of thing, from a different perspective, right, like the way we do things, each box has random stuff in it, right? So when we go to pull an item, if I'm looking for a pair of jeans and there's 10 pairs of jeans in that box, I have to look at 10 different items. I might find it on the first one. If you're lucky, you have a 10% chance of that. But you also have a 10% chance of, or 90%, I don't know, statistics. So basically what I'm saying, long story long, is I saw ways to improve her time and involvement in doing that kind of stuff. Let's bag stuff up beforehand so that all we got to do is pull it, put it in a package, send it off, right? Just those streamlining stuff from not an end user point of view, but from a production point of view. So, I started looking at it that way, and that happened in January 2020. And if I didn't do that, what happened in March 2020? I wouldn't have been able to be selling custom built tables at that time, right?
Probably could have.
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, thank goodness I did when I did. So, what were we talking about?
I don't know. You just taking the whole chat away. Like...
Oh man. So no, we were not. Were you always supportive? No. And yeah, now we are. And I'll get to woodworking. I have all the stuff. If reselling doesn't work out, I can fall back on woodworking. And honestly, I got to the point where I wasn't even doing the stuff that I really wanted to do. I've always wanted to build stuff for us, right? And I was so busy building stuff for other people. Never happened. Never happened. And now the chat is gone. So far, I don't know where the last one was. This is probably it. I don't think he resells, just Kathy. They seem very supportive of one another. Yeah, I mean, I've started the YouTube thing, which, Sarah, thanks for the subscription. Fits together well, right? Like I'm able to capture Kathy's thing and share it with everybody else. So that fits way better than to being alone in my shop building stuff for other people. Sue says Little Tardy made it to 460 listings, shooting for 500 by the end of the month. You got it. Well, you probably got like another 100 listings a day to do. Well, if you're not selling anything. So 100 plus replacing what you sell. Sue, you can do it. 10 a day. Did I say 100?
What?
10 a day. 10 a day. Being pro is overrated. I think most people aren't pros at anything. Yet they are amazing at what they do. Yeah. Is jewelry a good thing to sell right now? I don't know. We don't really sell jewelry. I think if you're forte, if you know jewelry, you probably know if it's a good thing to sell right now. If you don't, it's probably not a good thing to sell right now. Whatever you know is probably a good thing to sell. We don't know jewelry. We would probably lose money on jewelry. And we're not the right people to ask. Does Discord have an app for the phone? Yes, it does. It's very intuitive on the phone. Carolyn, what's going on? Hi from Mississippi. Let's see. What about Mercari? I mean, we sell on Mercari. It's not our biggest platform, but what do you think it is? Like, what percentage is Mercari?
Right now I have 29 sales in 27 days. Percent. This month, 10% of my sales.
So 10% of our sales. I mean, it's not amazing, but
$1,000 this month so far.
yeah.
Oh, horrible.
Gross sales.
Oh, is that what this chart? Sorry, I'm not looking at the right stuff. Yeah, that's probably gross.
Yeah, those are gross. Gross.
Ew. So probably like $500 profit.
See, Vicky says, I listed a vintage fur vest yesterday. Googled the brand, and they went out of business in 1993. So far, 5 watchers. Someone messaged me, wanted me to end the auction, kept it on auction. Yeah, they want to get a good deal off of it, I guess. Let's see. The lamb is the light. How do you get those pictures? What?
Just a lot of people were saying, please get that person to
No,
stop posting. So I did,
yeah.
But yeah.
That was someone else, right?
Oh.
Psalm 119.
Okay. I don't know where you are in the
username.
chat.
The lamb is the light.
Oh,
Says,
okay.
how do you get those pictures? Sorry. We have nothing against religion, but this
No.
is not. We are religious. We are believers, right? But this reselling. This is a reselling
putting
channel.
Bible verses in the
Right.
chat is a little
Right.
bit not.
No matter
what
if we
we're
agree
doing.
with it or don't agree with it, it's just this is not the place.
Right. If anyone started some political debates, we'd be deleting them.
Yeah. How do you get those pictures with no background? Well, List Perfectly has photo room is part of List Perfectly.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but it was only. Well, I've already done them all now, but I mean, it was only the first one that I did it to. So like, this background is just our white table here.
Yeah.
So you can tell it's not perfectly white, but it's good enough. But yeah, I can show you because I can undo it.
So photo room is part of the 2 higher platform, right? It's not the base level of List Perfectly.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's on the 40.
It might just be the pro only. Sorry, we're not sure.
I don't know why
But Photo Room is an app you can use on its own. You could buy and subscribe to it on your phone.
Well, it's not. You can kind of see here, like, so you see our boxes in the background. I just take the photos right here recently.
Yeah.
So I do edit out that background, but I leave the rest how they are.
Yeah, Photo Room is amazing. Just does it super easy. There used to be other things where you had to we were doing it on our phone and we're like trying to erase the background. It was just a pain in the butt. That was a pain in the butt. But yeah, Photo Room through List Perfectly. That's what we use. Do you do auctions on eBay? We don't really like auctions. Not saying that they're bad. We just don't sell stuff that does well for auctions. We just do buy it now. See what the price of List Perfectly is so worth it, especially since you can use the old listing tool. I list 30 per day and could not get into my listing flow with the new listing tool. Yeah, that'd be worth it just for the new listing tool, probably, or the old one. Being able to use the old one. What is the monthly fee for List Perfectly? I think it starts at what, 29? There's a 49 and a 69?
Yeah.
29, 49, 69. There's different tiers. Now, with each tier, you could do unlimited listings, right? I think Vendu you might have to pay more for more listings. But with List Perfectly, like the more you pay, the more features you have. So, like we use the bulk. You see where Kathy's got all these eBay listings up? That's because she was able to do the bulk listing. That's a higher cost feature. So we do use the $69 a month. And that's what, like $2 a day, $2.50 a day.
I'm getting annoying. Like it's not pulling up like it was a second ago. Yeah.
You getting frustrated?
Oh, I had an extra number.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you just get the 29 one, you can do like, you would just have to do this each item, which I did for a long time before I was like, oh, it's worth getting the better one.
We started looking at it on a cost per day basis, right? So $69 a month plus $25 a month. I'm going to do the math on a calculator because I am homeschool. I was homeschooled. So what?
I'm not judging.
Well, $1,700. No, I did times. I multiplied it. So $94 a month. Right? Sounds like a lot, but if you divide it by 30 days, it's $3 for List Perfectly and Posture VA. We pay $3.14 a day.
Does anyone in the chat know? So someone on our video had commented, what was it? The video about the shipping. What was it? The calculated shipping. Because I just do this. I just charge $10.99 for a 2-pound rate. But someone was saying with calculated shipping, you could make it to charge them the exact amount that it would cost.
Yeah, I think you'd have to set up all of your business policies. I think that's what that is all. Which
I ain't doing that right now.
Right? Yeah,
Okay.
we're not gonna do that.
So I can't just make it easy.
No, and I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I do think it's possible that it would be way easier. Like you would just check your business policy based on whatever it is. But yeah, we gotta look into that more and see if calculated shipping works for us now. And if it does, we would definitely put a video on why we think it does. So yeah, the monthly fee depends on how much you want to get out of List Perfectly. But like I said, we have the highest tier, and with that and Posture VA, which is like the two things that we pay for, that we use every day for listing, and it's like $3 a day, right? Just being able to open them all up, right? And with one click is worth $3 for us. So if I decided to use List Perfectly, is there a way to import my listings that I already have into List Perfectly? Yeah. So say you sell on eBay, you have 900 listings on eBay, and you want to cross-list those to Mercari, Poshmark, Facebook. There's like 12 or 13, 15. I don't know how many platforms List Perfectly has, but we use 4. We used to use 5. We don't really do Facebook anymore. Much anymore.
Like what platform? So like you can see here on Poshmark, let's say I never posted anywhere else, you would just click that. Like
so
if you have List Perfectly, these little green things will show up.
This is the bulk one. So she's able to select as many as she wants. I would recommend maybe keeping it to like 20 or so, manageable. And then you would just copy it to List Perfectly. We do recommend copying it to List Perfectly before you share it out.
Oh, right. Or you could just go to whatever platform you want. So
yeah.
Sorry if you can't hear me.
But yeah, you can definitely do that, Lori, for sure. Rachel Strickland, what's going on?
You are really behind. I feel like I saw her jump in a long time ago.
I'm 30 minutes behind, guys. I'm sorry. I've been diving deep into some
Don't forget
stories.
to read every single Bible verse that was posted too.
Laura says, hi, I want to start reselling on eBay, but shipping is confusing. How do you know which method to pick during listing? Let's say I have a 1 pound, 14 ounce Converse shoes. Well, you would probably buy, you probably need a 3 pound label, right?
For
1 pound, 14 ounce, because your box is going to be more than 2 ounces.
Yeah. Unless you can fit them in a padded. A lot of Converse would fit in a padded flat rate.
Depending on the
unless
size.
They're, yeah. Like I have a pair of women's 10 here that would probably fit. But if they're like men's, they probably wouldn't. So I would do the 3 pound rate unless you want to put them in a poly mailer, which you could.
So also, Laura, we live in Colorado. So like shipping to California is roughly the same cost as like shipping to like New York.
But if I was doing a 3 pound rate on eBay, I would just do an
padded flat rate. It would, yeah.
If it wasn't going to fit in a padded flat rate, I would just charge the buyer $12.99. But that's because I know it's going to cost me maybe $14 max, and I might lose $1, and that's okay. But a lot of times, like to California, it's only like 9 something. Mm-hmm. So then I make a few dollars. So
that's how we do it. You could also look into calculated shipping, which you would basically pack it up and have it ready to go, measure your thing, weigh it, and then put that into your listing. And then eBay basically charges the buyer what it thinks what it's going to be, I guess. So we haven't had good luck with calculated shipping, but we haven't really tried it in like 2 years, right? So it could have made changes. It could be better, could be worse. I don't know. We didn't
have good luck. It just felt bad to the buyer paid so much more than they had to.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm willing to do it if they get the exact price that I'm going to pay for it. Mm-hmm. I'd actually prefer that.
So we do want to dive deeper into it ourselves and then figure out what we want to recommend more. Because there's been a lot of people that suggested that it's different and better and all that kind of stuff. So maybe we were just using it wrong, being inexperienced sellers in the beginning. And, something works for us. So we're just keeping, we're not fixing it because it's not broken, right? Kathy's done very well with her method. But if something can save us 30 minutes a day of having to do that, it would be worth it, right? So we got to look into it for sure. Rachel said, I'd have been here earlier, but I had a thing. Guys, Rachel has a live on Thursdays also. I think you go on
an hour,
maybe 30 minutes before, and then you finish up. It looks like you're done around 9. So about 30 minutes ago from about this time, 40 minutes ago. Let's see. I'm starting to lose my voice. Artful Journey was saying, or Kelly was saying, is it Kelly? Okay. Rachel, loved your 24-hour challenge. I saw that.
I know.
Did you stay awake for 24 hours to listen to stuff?
Because if you did, you're crazy.
God, it's crazy.
She also has 2 children.
That is crazy, Rachel. Why would you do that to yourself? I'm just kidding. That is awesome, though. See, Dorothy said,
guys, I don't always look up comps when I'm listing. I mainly do this for when we're on YouTube.
So yeah,
just so you guys can kind of see what I do.
Peeking into her, she's not really describing it, but you can kind of see. This is how Kathy gets her listings up. If you do see anything that you want to question or have any questions about, let us know. I'll get to them. Well, maybe not today because we only have 20 minutes left. I was going to say, we'll get to them in 30 minutes. We might not be live in 30 minutes. Dorothy said, I used to sell on eBay years ago before sales tax was required. How do you deal with sales tax reporting on eBay? Dorothy, eBay manages that themselves. We don't have to worry about it. eBay collects it, remits it, and pays it. So we don't have to deal with sales tax. We have to pay our taxes, right? But as far as sales tax for each state, that's all done by eBay. That's all done by the platforms. And I think that's pretty standard no matter what state you live in.
I'm just looking at this list. Sorry, I'm Yes. Good job answering the question. This just reminded me of the last conversation. Like, these shoes are, there's nowhere in
Right.
the U.S. that these are going to cost $19 to ship.
Right.
So I'm imagining this person has calculated shipping, and it adds just a bunch of extra dollars for whatever
But see, it's
reason.
also way underpriced.
Like, even from like California, Florida, those like coast to coast, it might be like $12, $13. So, anyways,
Can you see what state it's from if you click in there? From what is that?
Florida
Orlando?
to Colorado, that
Yeah.
would be like 11 something.
And that's a size 6.5 youth. That's going in a flat rate. That's going in a padded flat
I don't
rate.
think these. I mean, that's the same size I'm selling. I don't think they would. They're kind of bulky, but
Oh,
yeah, a 2-pound rate. So I'm guessing that's what their calculated shipping is just showing me.
yeah.
But yeah, that's why I don't do it right now.
Because that's a turnoff for Kathy.
Yeah. I mean, is that not a turnoff for everyone? Look at the rest of them. $8.99,
Yeah.
$9.99. Those are like legitimate. Even $15.99 is pushing it.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be sending the box with it.
Those are
'cause they're
new.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that might be like a 3-pound. So that
Right.
makes more sense.
Right.
But yeah, so that's why.
See, there's another one, 1640 for the 88.99. Yeah.
So
Seems
I don't know.
that seems like a calculated shipping thing. So that's why that's why Kathy does it the way she does it. What did I miss with PayPal? Sue, I would just do a Google search. We're not going to talk about it here. It can get nasty quick. But yeah. Let's see. We'll give you options of shipping methods. Okay. Let's see. Debbie said, when I commented about what size a size 3 shirt was, and you all told me and a phone number. No, Debbie, that was not us. So she said
We forgot to
there was a phone number on it with a message. Did you all send that? Because I texted it, but it didn't seem to work. Debbie, no. That was a scam. We don't have WhatsApp. We would never comment on anything other than if the name says Ginger Marvin. Okay. We had somebody else, Maria, right?
A lot of people actually
Did a lot of
reached out,
people?
yeah.
Guys, if you
On
see those
Instagram.
comments and we would never text you from our phone number. We would never ask you to text us, right? If we want to talk to you, it's through Instagram, Discord, anything that we verbally say with our mouths. Yeah. I would not respond to anything that comes back from that if somebody does, Debbie. But that's a scam. You see that a lot. WhatsApp. You'll see like a lot of like pointing emojis to a phone number up in a name or whatever. Unless it's from Ginger Marvin, which you can click on that name. You should be able to click on that name, right? And then you'll go to their channel. If it's not our channel, don't respond to it. That's a scam. I got it. I got rid of it as fast as I could. But apparently a lot of people, we were out when that happened, and I had to do it from my phone, and it was hard to get rid of them all from my phone. Let's see. Joy to You and Me says, was excited to make it to top seller on eBay this past week, just before the Christmas rush. Awesome. Congrats. Let's see. Do you round to the pound when listing? Let's say something is 1 pound, 12 ounces. This is in reference to the lamb is a light. Looks like they're just talking back and forth. Hey, Vintage Viking Treasures is here, or was here, maybe.
I saw her pop in a long time ago, too.
Evening, everyone from Alabama. She is on the road again. You avoiding all the snow, huh? Some days I forget that Kathy sounds like Renee Zellweger. And I find myself trying to figure out who she sounds like again, and then I remember. You sound like Renee Zellweger.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
I've heard the name. I can't place a face. I feel like I
I'm gonna have to look it up.
I feel like we've heard that before. People have said that before. See, Reese is funny when he stretches his back legs. Have to go. See you soon. Debbie, thank you so much.
Bye,
If
Debbie,
you do see
left,
this, we appreciate
I'm sure,
you.
like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. Hey, Sue, got a cha-ching on Posh. Congrats from 30 minutes in the past, future, whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Rachel is here. Does that mean I will get a cha-ching tonight? Maybe, Kelly, maybe. Is Rachel the luck? I mean, Sue did get the cha-ching. Maybe she got it. Maybe you won't. I don't know. She doesn't see no reason as to why you won't. Let's see. Is there a secret to make sure your drafts aren't deleted after 30 days? I've been drafting some items, but I don't want to post till January.
Use list perfectly. I'm just kidding.
I
don't know that.
Does
answer
eBay
to
delete
that.
drafts? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
I remember Daily Refinement always talking about it.
I guess the secret, yeah, list perfectly is not a bad idea if you're wanting to be that prepared in advance. Get them on list perfectly. It'll never delete them. You sound just like Ryan Hall, y'all. Who's Ryan Hall? Googling people that I don't know. An American mixed martial artist.
You don't know Ryan Hall?
Nope.
I bet you Connor does.
He watches MMA?
Probably.
Oh, Ryan Hall, y'all, is a YouTube, TikTok, and internet personality. Hey. Gonna have to check out his stuff to see how much we sound like him. Probably just me. We got Ryan Hall, y'all, and Renee Zellweger. Are those your shipping boxes behind you? No, those are our inventory boxes. That's where we keep all of our inventory that is listed. So once it's ready to sell, if this is your first time here, we do a lot of what sold videos. So we'll go through and pick the stuff that has sold, and we'll get them out of those boxes and then pack them up and then ship them. We do have here down between us all of our shipping boxes. So, yeah. If you're interested in checking out more, watch one of our what sold videos, and you'll see what this channel is about. Do you guys take days off or reselling 7 days per week?
I feel like all we do lately is take days off.
Yeah, we do have a lot of stuff going on. Thursdays, typically, we do take off for the most part. Obviously, we're here on our live, and Kathy's doing some listings. But it's a very light work day on Thursdays. Sundays, we try to make as more of a family day, and weekends, we try to spend more time with the kids and stuff. But I mean, every day there's some reselling involved, right? If you make a sale, we got to go delist those stuff. So there's always something to be done every day. But I wouldn't have it any other way. We work for ourselves. I'd much rather do this 7 days a week than work for somebody else for 5 days a week, or even 4 10s, which is what I used to do at some point. So, I mean, we even when we take like a week off, right? Like we'll go somewhere and Kathy will source. We'll do stuff like that. So I don't know. We never really take off, but it's not like
I feel like people think we work more than we do.
Yeah. On a day by day, we definitely don't work. I don't know. I wouldn't say as hard. We do work hard. right? But like when I would work for somebody else, right? Like at the school district, there was days when I slacked off, right? Didn't get much done. Every morning we would all get coffee and kind of get together and you know, spend 45 minutes kind of shooting the breeze, catching up with the other guys, you know, working that government job.
Getting paid
Getting
on
paid.
someone else's money
Yeah.
for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Rude.
But yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's a hard thing to explain, I guess. We work all the time, but we also get to do what we want all the time. Sarita says, love everything you all do. Wonderful advice and have learned a lot from you all. Great support to us. Please make some how-to videos, shipping, how-to, etc. You all are fun and easy to watch. Sarita, it is definitely something we want to do. I want to do. You know, like, I really think a good, if we can manage a good thought out process on shipping, just to kind of like I said, demystify it, which there is. I'm not saying there's not good videos, but we do get the question a lot, and I do want to have our own video instead of referring to other people. But you know, we want to make sure we get it right. So that's, it's all in the works. It's in the works. Kmart. We are aging ourselves now. We're so behind in the chat. This is all your fault.
You're the one that I'm barely saying anything at all. It's clearly your fault.
Come on, 191 in the chat. Where's all the likes?
I'm sure there's like 30 people now because they're like this.
No, okay, so we're at 174. We have 89 likes according to my statistics here. If you guys wouldn't mind, hit that like button for the last 15 minutes of the live or so.
Everyone left already.
I know.
Everyone else already left.
I'm so bad at that, trying to ask at a good time. Thank you so much for the support and everyone who has liked. We do appreciate that. I used to love the Kmart lunch counter when I was a kid. Best grilled cheese ever. Kathy Stevenson, thank you so much for subscribing. You two have a great, honest relationship. So good to see.
Oh.
Until we're off the camera. Then Kathy only watches murder mysteries or whatever.
That's the truth.
Huh. My chat just jumped like crazy, and I don't know how far.
You better find it because I'm still
Oh
back
my
at
gosh.
all the Bible verses. That's where my chat's still at.
It just jumped like 20 minutes, guys, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back. See, this is the most old, I guess, chat that I have, which is from like 9:54, which is like a minute ago. Simona. Bye, guys. Have to leave for work now. Simona, goodbye. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. Let's see. Being in California, shipping anything over a pound is only $11.99 for UPS, up to 4 or 5 pounds. And assuming you're not shipping to a PO box, then it would be priority mail. Or then it would be priority mail. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Shipping, I think, is very different based on where you are in the country. So that's one of those things, like, it's hard for me to try to find out, to try to explain to somebody else, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't do UPS more for eBay.
Hello from Canada. Love your channel. Jennifer, thank you so much for hanging out. I feel so bad because I know there's a lot of stuff in the chat that was going on, and I can't pop it
Why
up.
can't you go back up?
This, like, where I can put it on the screen.
Oh, but
It
you
won't-
could read it? Or
I
you
can
just
read
can't?
it, but I don't even know where I was. So I have multiple chats open and trying to, like, match it all up just as I feel bad. If I skipped a question that you guys had, please ask it again. We will try to get to it, but again, we probably only have a few minutes here, or at least until Kathy's done cross-posting. You're cross-posting to Mercari now?
Yeah. I am.
But we usually go until about 10 o'clock, which is in 4 minutes, but we'll go a little bit long, like always. But if you do have any questions that we missed, I apologize. We'll try to get to them here now, but we will be back next Thursday. Also, if you're not on Discord, hop on the Discord. Ask some awesome questions there, And there's a bunch of people over there that are more than happy to answer. Let's see. Jennifer says, so jealous of the USA shipping rates. Yeah, I understand that. I know in Canada things are like you guys don't get free boxes and stuff for like Priority or like Poshmark and stuff. Yeah. We are spoiled Americans. Judy says, I usually charge $9 to $11 for shipping of shoes. I went by what Harry Tornado does. I think he probably does pretty similar to you, right? I don't know. Their new employee does it all anyway.
Stop. I don't think they do. I don't think they list on eBay for them. I think they do their shipping and set up their whatnot sales. I don't know.
I'm not a fan of using calculated shipping as eBay sets it. I have shipping policy set for calculated that shows between 7 and 16, which is preferable over 833. eBay shows sometimes. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I know we have to be doing something wrong, or it just doesn't work for some locations because there's people that swear by it that it's cheaper. Then again, there's people that think box in a bag actually is cheaper too, or is actually not what it really is. But so I don't know. We got to look into it. Let's see, Judy, Thrifting Casey Style. Oh, by the way, I ended up starting my own YouTube now. Hey, awesome. Guys, if you want to check out Judy's channel, go check her out. I don't know if a link is up. You know, no.
Oh, sorry.
Judy Thrifting Casey Style.
Ooh.
I don't know if anybody else put one up. Let's see. Sonny sent me here. Hey, Cashflow fam. What's going on? I see Sonny's in the chat. What's going on, Sonny? Thanks for sending people here. We appreciate that. Junk Monkey's here. What's going on, man? Kathy was telling me she checked out your live. You did a live show.
Yeah.
I need to go.
Are you going to do one like every week or just kind of pop on whenever?
How did you like it? Putting your face out on the internet. Debbie was still here 5 minutes ago. Debbie said, okay, thanks,
Debbie
Pro Picker.
stayed up late. She's like, I really need this question answered, and you took forever.
And then I skipped it probably. Debbie, if you're still here, we do appreciate you so much. I know it's so late there. Kathy says, Sonny, we got raided by Sonny. Sonny sent me. Guys, if you don't know who Sonny is, Sonny Las Vegas. Very awesome, happy guy. Sells in Las Vegas. Obviously, he's a reseller. Go check out his channel. He does lives. And a super fun, cool guy. Was it? What did Carrie say? Was it the second best? Was he talking about Sonny?
I think so.
The second best reseller
in Vegas.
In Vegas. He's like, it's not me. It was because Dawn is the first. I cracked up at that one. I don't know. Go check out Sonny Las Vegas. Sonny, if you haven't put your channel up yet, do it, man. Put your channel link
Did you
up.
put him as a Mod.
Yeah, he's a mod.
Okay.
He's a mod. The lives are hot tonight. Just came from Sunny's live and Rachel's before that. Thank you all for the company while listening. Yard sales and dreams. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks, Sunny, for sending all these amazing people. Rosie's Closet said Sunny sent me.
Hello, Olive.
All the new faces. We're winding down here. Sorry, we've been live for 2 hours. Let's see. Ryan Hall, y'all, is a YouTube channel here in the South that shows live severe weather alerts for us that need to avoid tornadoes and hurricanes. Really interesting. He's a weatherman. There's Sonny. He says, hello, my peoples. Oops, just censored myself. My mouse got excited with the clicking. Oh, man. It's funny because like we skipped a lot in chat, so now a lot of the chat is just people talking to each other. So trying to find out if there's any questions. Lil N, hello. Says you guys are great. Well, thanks so much for saying that. We appreciate it. Yep, Jack says when you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. I mean, there's definitely days where it feels like work, right? But we definitely do love what we do.
Seriously, I just got to look through trash for fun today. Like how
Man, chat is on fire. I think my chat just jumped again because I scrolled down on this. So I'm learning that I have two chats open. One is one where I can pop it up on the screen, and then the other one is kind of like the pop out chat. And when I move this, it affects this, but it doesn't go back up. So once I go down too far, it just goes down too far. So this is the earliest thing. Just got me some boar's head, pastrami, roast beef, and sandwich pepperoni slices. So good.
that sounds
Sunny,
really good.
why do you got to do that to me at 10 o'clock at night? I'm hungry now.
Whose podcast? Oh, that was. They were talking with Art about the sandwich shop that I've been wanting to try. We only have one of them here, but they were saying like in Vegas, you guys have one like on every corner. What is it called? Capricornies or something?
Oh, we have one?
Well, yeah. Well, it's new. But we haven't been to it. I want to go to it.
Gotta go. Sounds good though. I'm like that literally made me hungry. Sassy Granny plus AKA Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie is on vacation. Hey, bragging about that. Sounds fun. It's 11:57 Eastern. Let's see how far behind Chris is. Well, it's 10:06 now. So it looks like I'm about 9 minutes behind.
After skipping
twice on accident. I totally did not mean to either.
Well, I'm done cross-posting minus one item that just won't list for whatever reason.
Should I go back to... Oh, Reese's in. Are you done with your screen? Should we go to the Reese cam? Nope. He's doing doggy things. I didn't notice that. Sorry, guys. Do you mind sharing how to go about photographing your items, transferring them to your computer, then listing? To use a professional camera, I'm trying to figure out the easiest way. Kathy uses her phone. She uses her phone. She typically
I just
uploads.
drafted all those shoes while you guys saw me just sitting here and doing it from my phone. It's not the fastest way. I
Yeah,
don't know. The fastest way for us would probably be
airdropping from
Yeah.
her phone to we have a little MacBook Air, or even just plugging in the phone and transferring it to the computer, and then
just to do them all at once.
yeah, and then
But-
going and transferring the photos to List Perfectly website there.
But I
We-
don't like learning new things, and Chris has to help me if I do it that way. So I just do it on my phone.
Yeah. But yeah, we don't use a professional camera. Although, I mean, these phones nowadays are professional cameras, right? Like, so. Yeah, I mean, that's what we do. We just either Kathy transfers it straight from her phone to List Perfectly, and then drafts it that way, or plug it into the computer. Potter87, hi from Cali. What's going on? When I think I'm slow in chat, I just think of Chris, and I feel better. Oh, man. I am slow. What do we do about that, though? Like, I mean,
Just stop making your answer 20 minutes long.
well, it's not only that. Like, I got behind but way before that. Just saying hi to people, you get behind.
You just gotta say hi faster, like
Hi,
hi, Kristen, hi, Lizette, hi, Drunk Monkey, Rob, hi, Sunny.
Then it seems so impersonal, right?
I know. I guess. I don't know.
Right. So how do we do it? How can we do better?
Do you guys have any suggestions?
I want to
Next
figure
time
out a
I'm
good
the
way.
moderator, or
I don't know.
not moderator, but whatever the question reader person.
Yeah. What would that be called? The producer? Let's see. Have you guys ever compared Vendu to List Perfectly? Curious which to start with. Honestly, Jack, we have never. I don't know. Have you ever tried Vendu?
Mm-mm.
We've never tried it.
Not because I don't think it's good or something.
Right.
We started with List Perfectly. It worked good for us. And then I've just never wanted to. Not that I didn't want it. I'm curious about Vendu, but yeah, when I saw their pricing structure, I was like, it doesn't even make sense to kind of compare them because I
Yeah.
list more than it would cost more for us how much I list. So for that
Yeah.
reason, I've never even tried it.
That's our turnoff with Vendu is having to pay to do more listings, right? Like List Perfectly, we like that you can do 1,000 listings, 10,000 listings, and you're still paying the same monthly fee. So I guess, Jack, I would recommend trying them both, honestly, and see which one you like. We are partial to List Perfectly. We would recommend it, and we would hope you would use our link if you heard about it from us. But yeah. Sonny says, I love Discord. I love the 1,000 alerts I get throughout the day. Hey, man, adjust your alerts because that's crazy. That 1,000 is a lot. Adjust them. Figure which of the channels you would prefer to hear from. Unless you want to hear them all. I mean, I can't do that, though. And I hop on whenever I can, and that's as good as I can do.
I see Carrie jumped in. What's up, Carrie?
What?
Or Don?
Oh,
You guys use the same channel, right?
we were just talking about you.
Yeah, how
Don't go
annoying
back
you
and
guys
watch
are
it.
in your podcasts. I'm just kidding.
Don't
So
go.
annoying that we watch it every single week and then don't comment because we're working.
I know.
I feel like where were you? Because
I'm
like
trying
there's
to-
some questions and I'm skipping
I'm trying to get through.
because I'm at the bottom of the chat.
Yeah. I'm at like 10:04, so I'm like 5 minutes back. Just looking real quick. there's a lot of back and forth, which is fine. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything
Right.
that
So
I
the
do
back
see.
and forth are things that we obviously don't need to read. I see
Yeah.
people's ideas are just having them say question
Like
ahead.
Junk Monkey
and-
Robert saying calculated works good for people who live in the central part of the USA. For those of us on the West Coast, that's terrible. But we live in Colorado, so like it should have done good for us, right? We thought it did bad. We're gonna have to look into it. Really are. Chris is way behind. Look, Lizette. Thank you so much for helping us out tonight.
Like I saw a question. Where was it?
Hey,
You
Junk
stop
Monkey said,
talking.
I'll be live every Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific.
Awesome.
I'm enjoying it, and I hope to get better at it. Look, don't get too good because people are going to rat on you for, or like brag on you for being so far behind in the chat. Come on, guys. I know you're all messing
Seriously,
around.
When
I'm
I
just
came
playing
into
around with
Junk
you guys.
Monkey's chat, he was like, "Hey, Ginger Marvin," within like a minute. I would appreciated that.
He is so much better at this than me. It's true. I am looking forward to watching. I haven't seen your live or anything, Robert, but I want to. I want to go back and watch. Does he have the replay on?
I didn't check.
I want to go back and watch it.
I was trying to answer. I saw a question, Marie. What's the advantage of making drafts instead of listing as you go? For me, since we use List Perfectly, when I say drafts, I mean like putting. Would you call that a draft? I mean, to me, a draft is just like because I'm putting the pictures in. That's the draft. I don't know. How do you list? I guess
For List Perfectly.
right.
So the benefit would be if your schedule is.
Well, because I'm cross posting. So, like, I'm thinking of like Drew Profit Monsters on their Monday. Well, not anymore. It's just Joey now. But when they were doing their lives, I know he just goes and does an eBay sell similar off of some listing that's the same as his and lists that way. So he doesn't really need a draft. Although, for me, since we're using List Perfectly, I just draft it all and then I can cross post easily. So that's why I do it.
Yeah.
But what do you mean by like, as you go, I guess? What is your listing flow? Or I used to, before we had List Perfectly, before it existed, I guess I would probably list a Posh first and then try to copy and paste with my hands into other platforms. In which case I didn't do drafts first.
I'm not going to add anything to that because Kathy's the one.
Next.
Which one do you want to go to?
I don't know. Did you already?
I mean, I popped
I
that
was
one
just
up,
trying
so
to
I'm
pull
down
up
to where
some
you are.
questions.
I came down to where you are. I came down to your
Did you
level.
already read Ashley Poshmark? If you
Kim, thanks for subscribing.
Thanks, Kim.
Ashley,
if you use Apostrophe A and use the relist option, will it knock out existing offers?
probably.
Yeah.
It'll create a whole new listing. So yeah.
Right. Like I feel like you saw when I was doing mine, I only had, today it said it sent like 16 offers, didn't it? Or 36? I don't know. If they
Yeah, I
didn't
think
accept the
30
offer,
something.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
I guess it sent 40 offers today. So
You do have replay on. Sweet. I'm gonna go back and watch it, Rob. And looking forward to your future ones.
why did you put that hat on? Just because Carrie came to
No.
the set?
Yeah. It's okay. He's not even here anymore.
He wears that hat every day. It's his favorite. I'm just kidding. It's just decoration for our.
It's the Carrie. When are you getting one, man?
What plushie are you coming out
what
with?
plushie are you gonna have? A duck? Was it like Mighty Ducks or something?
Sunshine Gypsy saying, "Is there a way to cross post if it's not supported by List Perfectly, like to curtsy?" I don't believe so. Yeah, you'd have to do that one manually.
I think.
How would you? For a while, they didn't have kiddas in, and I was doing it that way.
Keep talking. I'm just gonna keep looking.
Okay. Try to go up. I don't see no more questions. I'm sure we missed a lot of y'all's questions. I'm very sorry.
It happens. I'm sorry, guys. We
It's
really
all
don't mean
Chris's fault.
anything negative by it. It's just There's only so much time in 2 hours. Or there's only so much stuff we could do in 2 hours, right?
And there is a lot of it is hard to find the actual
Right?
questions.
Yeah, I
that he
know.
said.
It's not so easy, is it?
Well, it's easy if you stay in order and like go, go, go.
It's not even
It's
that
not
easy if you do that.
Easy.
I felt like there was a way to do like a custom platform with List Perfectly. I just can't remember where to look.
Oh, if anyone's still here and has a question, put it at the bottom of the chat.
Oh man.
I mean, yeah, most of this is chatter, which makes me feel less bad about skipping it. Not that I'm skipping it, but you know what I mean. Not
Yeah.
saying it out loud. My
Here's a
voice
question.
would go away.
Laura Joy asks, silly question. How do you opt in for the global shipping on eBay? Is it for each listing or something you can set for all listings? I think you go in and set. Laura, here's what I would do. Go to eBay, go to your seller hub.
This is your like
It is my go-to.
your question every
At the
week.
top, you'll see help and contact. Click on that. I only do this because like I don't know how to find the link other than doing it through here. So then type in the search bar, global shipping program. And then it'll be the first thing there. It says it's like a 10-minute article. And then it'll say getting started. Let's see. Opting out, opting in. So it basically has everything you need to know right there. And I think there's even a link from there, excuse me, to where you need to opt in. So without having a direct link, I think that would probably be the easiest way to do that. Let's see.
Yeah, I went up pretty. I mean, I'm seeing questions now that you have answered. So
Yeah.
anything above that probably got missed. But scrolling back to the bottom, and I'm on live chat
Yeah.
now.
Lori said, "Wait, has nobody asked you tonight about whatnot?"
Oh, they did.
We did.
you-
Yeah. Look, we don't have anything against whatnot, right? But probably not. Who let the dogs out? What was his name?
A salami
Was that
sandwich
s-
with mustard is my favorite, actually. When I used to work at Subway, that was like my first job. And yeah, I would get salami like all the time. Because you would get a free sandwich with your $5.15 per hour, at least.
Junk Monkey said he started a Ginger Marvin style storage system. May take me a year to finish. Reese is no longer licking himself. Look at that guy with his Reese bear and his fried egg. What is salami? What, they don't have like isn't it vegan?
I don't know what it is, but it tastes good.
There is not a way to list from List Perfectly to an unsupported platform. You have to do that manually. You can, however, add, that's what it is, a custom marketplace as a reminder you listed there. That's what it was. So you can't list from it directly, but if you do use List Perfectly to like track all of your cost of goods and all that kind of stuff, and for tracking it to know if you have it listed there, cross-listed there, then yeah. Thanks, Rosie. That's exactly what I was trying to look up, and I couldn't find it.
Mushed meat parts. Rachel's son got a job at Burger King for $12 an hour. Very
12 an
congrats
hour.
to him because, yeah, I know the In-N-Out here pays like 17 something. There's like Torchy's Tacos. I think they pay like 19 something now. And plus, there's a tip thing on the thing when you go to order your food, which you know everyone feels bad and does. So yeah, like at Subway, I made $5.15, and then we didn't have that tip thing back then, so I was lucky to get like $1 a day in tips.
Right. You used to have to like prime the tip
Yeah.
jar.
Yeah, we would always, me and my friend that worked there together, we would put like $1 in hopes that people would put one more dollar so that and then as soon as someone did, we would take the $1 out, so they would think that we would at least get $1 each. The Subway here, I think now it's right by like the grocery store. It pays, I think, $13.75 to start, probably more.
I know, getting so hungry now. Thanks, people. I legitimately am. What do we have? Oh, we were rushing home from the trick or treating thing, and got fast food, and I don't. We got McDonald's, guys. It was not worth it.
It's been a long time since I had McDonald's, and it was not worth it.
Yeah.
Too bad Chick-fil-A is a 10-minute drive.
I know. We are getting some new places out here where we live, but I think they're putting up a Panda Express, which
it's not that great.
I know it's not that great.
All the places we're getting, I don't really like.
They're putting up a Slim Chickens, which is probably the best thing. They did put that Dutch Bros, but you guys know how Kathy feels. Should we call it? Guys?
Kristen, a little bit.
Question. You guys getting snow there tonight? What is it calling for? Let's see. No snow in the forecast. We did have some
Matt
snowfall.
Just got here. We can't get off now.
Did he?
Hello, Matt.
Guys are trying to revive this live. We did get a little bit of snow today, but nothing stuck. Nothing. It was more like a freezing rain. It was like not freezing. It was like 36, 37 degrees, but it was like snowing still. I don't know how that works. Not hungry, but I would fight a bear for some boudin, crackers, and milk.
Boudin? I gotta look that up now.
That sounds like a word I don't want to Google.
I know, right?
What are you doing to us, Rob? What is it? Oh, some kind of
sausage. Just the way it looks in this picture, I'm sure it tastes good.
What is it composed of?
I don't like how meat looks really at all. Like, I don't like to look at it when I eat it.
Okay. It's French. Is it cooked?
Yeah, sausage. The way sausage look grosses
Blood
me
sausage?
out.
Is that what it is? Oh. No, that says it's a substitute. What exactly is in boudin? It says cooked pork, rice, onions, peppers, seasonings stuffed into a sausage casing. That actually sounds really good. Don't judge a book by its cover.
I'm not. I would try it, but I don't want to look at it.
Sounds good. Holy crap. I looked away for 3 seconds and there's like 50 chat. Bearded Poketuber, what's going on, Matt? Panda Express sounds Chinese. What? It's doing that again, where I put your picture on Rainbow Obsidian. I think it did that to you last time. I don't know why. Don't know why I did that. Yeah. It's like McDonald's Chinese. Which is funny because where we live, it's a small town of, right outside of Colorado Springs. And there's 2 Chinese restaurants that are decent. They're, well, the one is. I don't know. We haven't really been to the other one much.
Are you talking about by our house?
Yeah. So it's weird that they're putting like a Panda Express.
I like the one by our old house the best.
Yeah. East Dragon.
I wish we had a Vietnamese place out here. That would be my favorite.
That would be nice. All right.
Taco truck.
Let's see. Just trying to make sure we're not missing some final last question that's not food related. Reese is out for the count. Yes, but if we said the TREAT word, he'd wake up.
They're saying like it might show my picture because they had to approve the comment or something. So like that's basically like showing that it approved it.
Really?
That makes sense.
But I mean, Rainbow Obsidian's been down chatting all day. Why would we have to approve that comment? Need to get poutine. Huh.
Sun Moon Karma. We're sticking with no offer. Because offers on eBay make me annoyed. Maybe if they ever actually get the payment automatic, I would consider it. But I'd probably have to source differently and everything. Because I don't have like a. So I buy things that I know are going to sell, but they don't usually have a ton of profit to begin with. So I need them to sell for what I know they're going to sell for. So yeah. I'd probably turn it on to any like bins items, but yeah. Not if they can buy and not pay, and then I have to relist it all.
Yeah, I wonder why it would do that. I mean, I guess weird glitch. But I'm wondering why it was making us approve your comment, Rainbow.
Yeah, there was
That's
a
what's
comment
weird to
earlier
me.
today too that I was like, I don't see anything wrong with this
Right.
comment.
It's funny that it makes us approve that comment, but not the hey, come to my porn site. Like, YouTube's got to get this crap figured out. Yeah, just YouTube's automated flagging thing, which doesn't make sense, right? Like, they let the like raunchiest stuff through, and then yeah, it's like you should, if you have like 3 or 4 X's in your URL or whatever, your name, it probably shouldn't post it. Also, didn't come on the screen when you subscribed twice. Yeah, I mean that's not that uncommon. Like I you know, there's a lot of people that I know have been subscribed for a long time and it doesn't show.
You're being annoying.
I know.
I'm just messing with you.
Got a weird thing in my throat. But yeah, I mean that's not as weird, Rainbow. But anyway, can I have some Reese's points? You probably have some. Type exclamation point to point. Let's see how many you have. How many points do you think Rachel has, guys?
27. I don't know. How does it give them in 5s or 1s or?
It's 5s.
So I guess it's not 27. Maybe 25.
Which I was trying to work again on that today. Just didn't have the time to get the thing working.
Dang, Kristen.
Oh, I lost where I was at. 210. Hey.
Can you like see Rachel's on your thing? Because she forgot to write the whole word. I'm sorry, I'm moving back and forth in my chair. I know that's got to be so annoying on the screen.
Rachel has at least 50 points.
Oh, I was wrong.
What did you say?
25?
I can make it 25 if you want.
No.
I'm just kidding.
50, awesome.
Yeah, 50 pieces.
Rachel, you just, yeah.
So just
When
chatting in the
you're-
chat, you accrue points. I think you can get 5 points every 5 minutes. So if you chat once every 5 minutes, you'll get 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see, who has the most points? Tommy
told
in
me
Seattle.
earlier.
I know, but that was earlier.
It switched. It was
Yeah.
Mama with the camera earlier
Mama with the
today.
camera's tied, 330. Tommy in Seattle, 330. Then the Artful Journey, 320. Judy, 290. So we got some 300 crowds. And I know, guys, I know. It's been months. Maybe a month since we've.
It's been months.
Has it been months? It's been months. At least
Yes.
1 month. And
14 months.
I am working on it. We're gonna have something. You guys will be able to pop up GIFs or like sounds, and that kind of stuff. Did the points change every
They
chat.
accrue and they don't go away.
Yeah.
Unless you spend them, which we don't have options to yet. But
So yeah, Rachel, the idea is viewers will be able to type in a command, like, for an example, one of the things that one of the things I think would be fun is we got the Harry Potter Bean Boozle. So like that's you spin the thing and you have to draw. So you'll get either like popcorn or it's like dirty laundry flavor. Right? So that's something that people will be able to redeem points. So say you spend, 200 points, we have to do the Bean Boozle challenge, right? So we could get something good, or we could be like throwing up in a bucket. That's one thing that I'm gonna have on there. Other stuff, little stuff that's just making, maybe you made a sale, you want a cha-ching on the live or something, you'll get a cha-ching. It'll that kind of stuff. We've talked about even maybe if you accrue enough points, and it might be quite a bit. When we do have merch, maybe you'll get a free T-shirt. You spend enough of the points, which you can get the points for free. You hang out in the live chat, be part of the group. Yeah. So that's the stuff we're working on eventually.
now everyone's just gonna type their comments in one
every
one
5
word.
minutes. Don't make her do that. No, she's gonna. It's not gonna be me. Okay, it's gonna be you guys. Right, Sierra? I'm gonna send you like 1,000 points and just make Kathy do the Bean Boozle like 100 times.
Yeah. Tell me you'll spend 50
50
for
points?
you.
Which song? I'm just kidding. I'm not singing that.
The
Under the
Little Mermaid
Sea.
is my favorite.
Oh, the theme song. What's the theme song?
I don't know. I actually don't know. It's
Has a
been
theme
a long
song?
time since I watched it.
Like I can show you. No, that's Aladdin. I can show you the world.
Rachel, it would be cool if you came to Colorado.
Can I
though.
cash in for a trip to Colorado? Like for us to pay for you?
could cash in your cool money that you made selling a bunch of cool stuff on eBay.
Comments help the channel get promoted, though. I think it bumps the video. Maybe. They're so gross. Hey, Sierra, next time you're out here. Guys, Sierra's my sister, if you can't notice the last name. She is my little sister. And
Little baby sister.
I'm gonna save one for you next time you're out.
Yep.
And you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna eat the whole
You-
thing.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough. Who's ready to go to bed? Anybody ready to go to bed? Who's on the East Coast still? Any East Coasters?
Reese is winking at me.
Is he? Did you give him one?
What?
TREAT?
Not again.
You
He
gave him
needs to
one already?
Eat his food.
You've already had one? I can show you the selling. Oh, guys, it is 10:35. Reese is hungry. Are you hungry? You hungry, boy? Come tell him. Come tell him how. Tell him how hungry you are.
Oh, you're fine.
Lori says she's hungry too. East Coaster, lots of East Coasters. Hey.
Just drink some water, then you won't be hungry no more. That doesn't really work, but it makes me feel like it works.
Yeah, even Sierra, you're East Coast time, right?
She's not.
No, you're not over. I had a brain fart. You're up in the Dakotas. I was thinking Christina. I've got sisters in like all the different time zones, huh? Yeah. All right, last question of the night. Buy New for Less asks, do you promote on eBay and how much?
Yes, 3%. Bye.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks for all the amazing questions. and just talking about food. Thanks so much for that. I'm gonna go to bed hungry tonight. We do appreciate you guys, all your support. Probably
He
not
has
gonna.
3 sisters.
I have 3 sisters. I know there's more than 3 time zones. If you consider Hawaii and Alaska and all that stuff. But,
He doesn't know how many time zones there are.
Well, we have Pacific, Atlantic,
You're going to have 10 more questions to answer.
the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, which wasn't an ocean when we were in school, was it?
I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention in school.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We will be live next Thursday. We appreciate you. We have a video coming out tomorrow. We'd love to have you guys watch that. Look forward to that. It's What's Sold, right?
Joy saying, have we ever been to El Taco right downtown? No, we got to try it. Chris would love that green chili. I
Best
would
green
not.
chili.
I don't really like
I
burritos.
thought King Chef had the best green chili.
I prefer all my ingredients to be in taco form. It's just funny because like Mexican food is like all.
Can your burrito come as a taco?
Pretty much everything's the same, right? You can have a taco, a burrito, a tostada, a bowl. Like it's all the
That's
same
only
ingredients.
Taco Bell.
It's just like put into different forms.
Guys, we appreciate you so much. We're done talking about food. You guys are like, ugh. Reese is going to kill me. Again, we appreciate you so much. Look forward to seeing you all next week. I am going to try to get some of this point stuff figured out this week. I'm going to make it a point. Pun, not intended. I'm going to make it a point to get the point system figured out, at least to where you guys can start having a little bit of fun with that. So
I knew for less. We just do 3% right now, but I'm considering doing suggested soon, maybe.
Oh, interesting. Look forward to that. Good night, everyone. As said from Sunshine Gypsy, we appreciate you, and we will see you guys next time. Reese,
Bye.
say bye. Come on, Reese.
He's not.
Bye, guys.